Pleasants County is a great place to locate a business, to start a business. We're just minutes away from the interstate. We have Wood County Airport nearby. We have great access by highway, by river, by rail. Any business that would look to locate here would find it very easy to receive and to ship materials, not just all over the state, but all over the country, all over the world for that matter. We have a very active and very strong development authority that has been instrumental in bringing businesses to this county and is always ready to help any business that would like to look into relocating to Pleasants County. Pleasants County truly is full of opportunities. It's a place where you can establish lasting relationships, build friendships, and it is just an ideal place for a growing business or a growing family.
Pleasants County's 135 square miles situated along the Ohio River positions business and industry within 500 miles of half of the population in the United States. The location creates an ideal situation for national and international companies that have chosen Pleasants County for its operations. Alpharma, Cytec, Pfizer, Cymex, Pleasants Energy, and First Energy, just to name a few. The most important ingredient to our success is our workforce. From skilled labor to experienced professionals, the county's workforce has a proven record to get the job done. Companies that do business in Pleasants County are friends and partners.
We moved to Pleasants County 15 years ago, and we've been business owners for 13 years. We had this business out of town, and we decided to move it here for the community atmosphere, the small town spirit, and knowing it's a good place to do business. When we decided to move here, we went to the community leaders, the community government, and business owners in the area. They stepped up and helped us completely through the planning process, the moving process, and all aspects of us getting here. Although we're a small town, one thing that makes you feel good about operating in a small town, when you walk out the door at the end of the day, you feel that you've contributed to a community.
I've been fortunate enough to grow up in family business in this town, and after operating department stores with my family growing up, I was able to leave St. Mary's and live many places around the country, which I thoroughly enjoyed, learned a lot. However, I was lucky enough to, and thrilled actually, to have an opportunity to come back to St. Mary's. I can say without any hesitation that this community is incredibly supportive of everything that goes on here. Local businesses, local schools, everything to do with children, anything to do with local churches. It's just a wonderful, wonderful place to be. So I would absolutely encourage anyone who's looking for a place to grow a business to take a look at St. Mary's and Pleasants County.
Once I decided I wanted to be a business owner, then I started looking into practices around the area, and that's where I found this opportunity in St. Mary's. And being from the area, it was pretty easy. I know what it's like to be in a small town, and people are usually just so welcoming, and it's just so nice to have a family-oriented practice, and everyone's just taken me in with open arms and really, welcomed me as a part of the community, and I just really have been blessed. I couldn't ask for a better opportunity.
I was born and raised right here in Pleasants County, and through my employment with Cytec Industries, which is a global specialty chemical material technology company, I have been given the opportunity to work and live in different states and communities across the U.S. I've enjoyed my time and experiences in those locations. However, when I was given the opportunity to come back to the Pleasants County area, I just couldn't turn it down. From a personal standpoint, the people that live here in Pleasants County are very open and very friendly, and really are dedicated to making this a great place to live and to raise a family. From an employment standpoint, Pleasants County is extremely competitive, with several industries already represented within the county. It's definitely a business-friendly, business-oriented county that really partners with industry. The local area provides a base of highly skilled employees with a very strong work ethic. It's truly a pleasure to be able to do business in Pleasants County, knowing that we have an excellent business relationship and diverse workforce that will help provide a sustainable future for our plant site as well as the community.
My father was raised in Pleasants County. In 1968, he moved back to Pleasants County primarily because of the school system where he wanted to raise his family. The county is actively pursuing new industry to bring jobs into the area.
One of the things I like about doing business in Pleasants County, West Virginia, is the flexibility of the local Pleasants County Development Authority and the local governments. the availability of a good, skilled, and unskilled workforce. We've been able to take our workforce anywhere within the 12 states that we serve, and been requested to bring the people of the Ohio Valley back. We compete in a lot of the states, like South Carolina. We compete in their backyard with our competition, and they're willing to pay us to travel from West Virginia to work in those areas. The other thing, Pleasants County is pretty centrally located to our business sector. Our main business sector is the energy markets, natural gas, electric, coal. We're within about 8 hours travel of 60% of our market, so it's a good centrally located place to operate out of. When we got started in 2004, we worked close with the Pleasants County Development Authority, and again, they were just a very flexible organization, could do a lot of things that a lot of other organizations can't do. In the past, I've tried to do things in other states, and it's pretty much black and white what you can get done in those other states, but here in Pleasants County, it's they've been more than receptive to bring new business in and work with us and try to make it as easy as can be to start a business. The next couple of months, we're going to add 20 people to our workforce, to give us a total workforce of about 160 people. Within the next 9 months, we're going to add an additional 60 people. So we're going to be a company in excess of 200 people, and we've never given it a thought to moving our location to another state or another region, just for the simple fact of the quality workforce you get here in Pleasants County and the Ohio Valley. So very proud to do business out of Pleasants County, West Virginia.
The people of Pleasants County are blessed by having the good emergency services. We have 2 volunteer fire departments which are certified and well equipped to handle emergencies. We also, out of the fire departments, run emergency medical response. This is to back up our paid ALS ambulance service which we have here in the county. We have an enhanced 911 system.
The people of Pleasants County are probably the most generous people I've ever met. We partner with 2 or 3 other organizations within the community in order to provide assistance to people who find themselves in arrears in their utilities, and if they qualify, we provide help and assistance for them. Such cooperation among the organizations makes Pleasants County a very pleasant place to live.
I'm not originally a West Virginian. It didn't take me long to realize that Pleasants County has some of the most generous people you'll ever meet. But when I came to work for the foundation, I realized the depth of that generosity. We have more than 50 funds. 20 of them are scholarship funds. The remainder of them are things such as the Habitat for Humanity, the Humane Society, Boys and Girls Club, the county library. So when it comes to the generosity of the people of Pleasants County, I can only say their generosity is limited only by what's within their power to give.
A few years ago, I was lucky enough to be part of a group led by the Pleasants County Development Authority that accomplished an incredible feat of raising $80,000 for a street and road sign project. This project brought a lot of folks in our area together, whether it was an individual or a business or a nonprofit organization. And we see that every day in our community, people grabbing their neighbors' hands to help in any way they can, whether it's a PTO fundraiser at a local school or a Christmas bazaar at a church. Everybody's there to help.
Not only do we know how to work here in Pleasants County, we know how to play. Local fundraisers and benefits offer music, food, and fun, all for a great cause. Or dust off that old instrument and join our community band. Need peace and quiet? Spend a day fishing our creeks and backwaters, or hop in your boat for a leisurely day on the river. Take a walk on an island refuge, or tackle the steep hills of the Pleasants County Park.
When talking about Pleasants County, first have to mention how blessed we are with its natural resources being located right beside the Ohio River. And second to that, the fact that we've been blessed with a railroad system that goes right through our community. We've been blessed with a tremendous amount of industrial and commercial businesses that have chosen Pleasants County as their home. Here in Pleasants County, we're not looking to necessarily take. We're looking to give back. And I think that's why many industries in our community have found Pleasants County as their home. First and foremost, we're just blessed in so many different ways, to have so many different opportunities to work with people from all walks of life.
My name's Mike Kerstetter, and I'm the Executive Director of the Boys and Girls Club of Pleasants County. In addition to great school-based sports and activities, Pleasants County also has a wealth of resources and organizations to benefit our youth. These organizations and the schools work very closely together for the mutual benefit of the young people in our county. The county provides great financial and volunteer support to the club, and the club in turn serves the community. Working together for the benefit of all, that is the Pleasants County way.
Our school system has received overwhelming support for our community, for our schools, with the existence of a continuing excess levy since 1954. We are also fortunate to receive support through our business partnerships with Union Bank, Mon Power, First Energy, SciTech Industries, Alpharma, Sistersville Tank Works Incorporated in the city of St. Mary's. It is especially exciting to be a resident of Pleasants County right now because we are currently in the process of building a brand new state-of-the-art St. Mary's High School. Pleasants County citizens voted to put our children's educational needs first through the passage of a local school bond with 60% support in these difficult economic times. This is a great example of how the citizens of Pleasants County support quality education. Pleasants County Middle School is quite unique in housing an indoor heated swimming pool, which is part of the physical education curriculum, where every student in the middle school has an opportunity to participate and enjoy a lifelong activity.
We fill our stands on Friday nights. We pack our gymnasiums to watch our favorite team play our rivalries. But when the lights go out and we lock our gym doors, the citizens of Pleasants County keep on cheering. We have something in Pleasants County that no other county in the state of West Virginia have, where all 5 schools in our county have been awarded the National School of Excellence, with St. Mary's High School being one of the very first and our VOTEC Center being our most recent. We offer programs where our high school students travel to our elementary schools and work with our youth. There is constant focus on academic achievement. Our academic and our science bowl teams have won state and regional awards. Our VOAG team has competed on a national level from year to year. The citizens of Pleasants County have figured out the value of a good education with the continuing passage of our excess levy. 21st century learning may be the new catchphrase, but we have been preparing for 21st century learning and beyond. St. Mary's High School has one-to-one computers for each and every student from their freshman year all the way to their senior year, where each student will receive their own laptop. We offer something for each and every student. We go beyond our state requirements. We do not see our students as numbers. We see them as the future, and the future starts here.
I feel athletics is an important part of the process of going through school, the secondary education here in Pleasants County, and it makes up a big part of our fabric of our society here. It's important to the town. The fans are important to the students are important to the fans, and behind the athletics, the student athletes, there's great booster organizations, and these are groups of volunteers. They make it possible for the student athlete to enjoy even more success on the football field, on the basketball court, on the track, on the baseball field, whatever it might be. So we feel that we're providing our student athletes with the very best that they can possibly get anywhere in the state of West Virginia.
When my husband got out of the Navy 6 years ago, we decided to move back to Pleasants County because our family was here, and we also wanted the school system that Pleasants County could provide with smaller classrooms, teachers that we would know on a first-name basis. The children were all people that we were familiar with. We also moved back for the recreational opportunities that Pleasants County could provide. Snow skiing is a short drive away in the wintertime. We have water skiing and boating in the summertime. It's just nice to have 4 seasons all year long.
We've enjoyed the lowest crime rate in the state of West Virginia for the past 10 years. It stayed around 6% the whole time, and we've been able to enjoy only having to deal with minor incidents or minor crimes. We've not had to deal with anything serious, and because of our agencies having such a proactive attitude, willing to go out, willing to work together, we live here with our families, our friends, and our children go to school here, and we want to make sure it stays a safe community, that for people who live here can enjoy it, people who visit here can enjoy it, and anybody who wants to in the future come to live here. We want to show them that we can keep and maintain this as a safe community.
After about almost 30 years in another county, we had the opportunity to come to Pleasants County in 2005-2006 range. And we weighed out the factors. We had the traffic count that was almost 3 times what it was at our previous location, the income per capita, the jobs that are just here in this river city, made it kind of a no-brainer for us to come here. Since we moved here to St. Mary's, to Pleasants County, 5 months of having the business here, we moved and made our residence over here permanently. We've lived at that area for about 5 years. We're now under construction here, building this home. And Pleasants County is just a great area to raise your children. We have 2 young sons that are in the school system here. The school systems are great, and this is where we choose to live and to have our jobs. And we can't think of a better place in order to do that.
Pleasants County is a homespun community. My family and I have lived here for about 11 years, and it's been a wonderful place to raise our kids, and it's a place where you can find just about anything you're looking for in terms of churches and community involvement. It's a place of caring people. I've been astounded over the years of the number of ways I've seen people reach out and care for one another. It's a community of hope as well. There's hope for the future here because there's much development going on. It's an exciting place to see new families coming. It's an exciting place to be a pastor as well. There are over 30 churches in our community, and you can find a church of your desire on almost any corner. And so we're happy to have a community that is such homespun in its values. It's the values of family and friendship and commitment to one another. It's a great experience living here because people deeply care about one another. And so it's a good place to raise your family.
Here at Ohio River Islands National Wildlife Refuge, we offer both people and wildlife a peaceful and scenic river environment in one of our nation's most busiest inland waterways. The refuge is made up of 22 islands that spread across 362 miles. Middle Island is our only refuge island that we own that has a bridge to it. It's conveniently located in downtown St. Mary's, and we offer numerous recreational facilities for people to enjoy. Because it's so easy to get to, it's the only island that the refuge maintains visitor facilities. People who want to come and explore the wild Ohio have a chance to walk on our 3.5 miles of walking trails, including a 1,000-foot barrier-free path that leads to an accessible viewing blind where people can secretly watch wildlife and take photographs over our newly restored wetland. In addition, people can also take the shore auto tour, which is about 1.5 miles long, and it has interpretive signs and is also open to bicycles. When in season, the refuge is also open to archery hunting for deer on the upstream end of the island, and we include fishing anywhere around the island that you can access the river. During certain times of the year, we also offer free programs to the public for all ages. We do nature hikes, and we also do special controlled hunts when the population of deer demands it. Please come to visit Ohio River Islands National Wildlife Refuge, Middle Island in St. Mary's, West Virginia. Pleasants County, make it your future.